Hello, Professor. Today I'm diving into a crucial topic for any liberal democracy free speech. Should it ever be controlled? I will explore this question, considering both sides and its implications for our society. Free speech is essential for democracy, but there are some cases where limitation might be necessary to prevent harm. Let's dive into this complex issue. Free speech is the foundation of a liberal democracy, allowing for the exchange of ideas, fostering political discourse, and aiding the pursuit of truth. Thinkers like John Stuart Mill argue that free speech is essential for a healthy society where truth emerges from diverse opinions. It empowers individuals to express their identities, beliefs, and opinions, forming the basis of democratic processes and enabling criticism of the government, advocacy for change, and open dialogue. Despite its fundamental importance, free speech is not absolute. There are specific circumstances where limiting speech is justified to prevent significant harm. One of the most prominent examples is hate speech, which incites violence or discrimination against individuals or groups based on race, religion, ethnicity, gender, or sexual orientation. Such speech can lead to a real-world harm and societal discord. Another example is incitement to violence, where speech directly incites imminent violence or lawless actions. The clear and present danger test, established by the U.S. Supreme Court, is a principle used to determine whether speech poses a sufficient threat to justify its rejection. Additionally, information and spread of false information that harms an individual reputation or deceive the public can cause significant damage, warranting legal recourse. National security is another area where limitation on free speech can be justified. Speech that poses a genuine threat to national security, such as revealing classified information that endangers life, can be restricted. However, this must be carefully balanced to avoid unnecessary censorship and ensure that the public's right to know is not unduly compromised. The key to managing free speech in a liberal democracy lies in balance. The degree of control over free speech should be minimal and narrowly tailored to address specific harms. Broad or varied restrictions can lead to overreach and suppression of limited speech. To maintain this balance, several measures are necessary. Laws must be specific, targeting only harmful speech without being overly broad. This precision ensures that only genuinely harmful speech is restricted. Courts should reveal and, if necessary, strike down laws and or actions that only restrict free speech. Judicial oversight acts as a safeguard against overreach and ensure that any limitations are justified and proportionate. Encouraging open dialogue about the importance of free speech and the reason for any limitation have built a more informed and tolerant society. Public education can foster a better understanding of the balance between protecting free speech and preventing harm. It's important to acknowledge different views on this topic. Some argue that any restriction on free speech is a slippery slope leading to authoritarianism. They believe that free speech must be upheld as an absolute right to prevent the erosion of democratic principles. On the other hand, others argue that without some limitation, society cannot protect vulnerable groups or maintain public order. They contend that targeted restrictions are necessary to prevent significant harm and uphold societal values. Both perspectives offer valuable insights, highlighting the need for a balanced approach that respects free speech while addressing its potential harms. In conclusion, free speech is a fundamental right in a liberal democracy, essential for democracy, the pursuit of truth, and individual autonomy. However, narrowly defined and carefully implemented controls are justifiable to prevent significant harm. This balanced approach protects both individual freedoms and society well-being, fostering a more just and cohesive community by ensuring clear legal standards, judicial oversight, and public discourse. democratic societies can navigate the complexities of free speech, safeguarding these vital rights while addressing its potential risk.